What is the one zodiac you would never date?
Pisces. They're just big babies.
Probably a Leo. They're too fiery.
Gemini, because I'm a Gemini.
You would stay away from your own?
100%.
Why?
Because
Okay, these are the 3 star signs that I would never, under any circumstances, ever date again. So my number 1 is a Virgo. Speaks for themselves. My son's father. Number 2.
Just cannot with. I'm gonna go straight for a Capricorn. I've dated a Capricorn, I have kids with a Capricorn, I have a Capricorn as a kid. And let me just tell you, they are the most narcissistic. It's everyone's fault, but
with me, he's fine and amazing, and when he's not with me is whenever we have problems. And that's not so good. Well, he's a Gemini.
Pisces. Bad experiences with Pisces men.
Watch a lot of TikToks and zodiac signs, and they always say Scorpios, just stay away from them. We don't make the rules. You guys are toxic. No comment.
Welcome to Real Girl World. My name is Hannah Jordan, and today we're talking about astrology versus compatibility. Don't be shy. How many of you out there are guilty of using zodiac signs for determining your romantic compatibility? And somehow you still haven't got it right. If you're a woman, chances are pretty high that you've looked into the zodiac, but don't worry, I'm here with a solution. And it is my commitment to you, as always, to bring you the tea. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video like this.
What is the one zodiac you would never date?
Pisces. They're just big babies.
Probably a Leo. They're too fiery.
Gemini, because I'm a Gemini.
You would stay away from your own?
100%.
Why?
Because
Aquarius. Then I just asked somebody out recently and they're that.
So you're a hypocrite.
I didn't date them yet. What if I do marry one?
We're gonna pull up this video at your wedding then.
Scorpio. Gives me bad vibes.
Leo. They just are kind of annoying sometimes.
Pisces. Bad experiences with Pisces men.
Watch a lot of TikToks and zodiac signs, and they always say Scorpios, just stay away from them. We don't make the rules. You guys are toxic.
I've noticed a lot of people aren't very clear on what makes someone compatible with them, so they go for zodiac signs because to me that is what is most talked about in the media, magazines especially. As you can see, these girls mentioned that they'd seen it on TikTok, and I think that's why so many people rely on it. And unfortunately, it gets worse.
So depending on your zodiac, I may or may not mess with you. I'm definitely going to be blaming all my behavior on the position of the stars. Literally the only way I know how to have conversation is through astrology, and absolutely no one can tell me that zodiac signs aren't real.
Some people are making their zodiac sign their entire personality, and they also use it as an excuse for their bad behavior.
You stabbed him 8 times, stole all of his money, and buried him in a ditch. We couldn't find him for 3 days.
Well, you know, I'm a Gemini with a Leo rising, and yesterday was a full moon, and the full moon was giving. Kill him and take all his money. You know what I mean?
And of course, it's a really great way to cover for your own really poor decisions.
Okay, these are the 3 star signs that I would never, under any circumstances, ever date again. So my number 1 is a Virgo. Speaks for themselves. My son's father. Number 2.
I'm gonna go straight for a Capricorn. I've dated a Capricorn, I have kids with a Capricorn, I have a Capricorn as a kid. And let me just tell you, they are the most narcissistic. It's everyone's fault.
No! How convenient it is to blame your inability to identify if someone is actually a good person for you to be with and have children with on a zodiac sign. Using the zodiac for love compatibility is just about as sophisticated as what we used to do when I was 11 at school, where we would write out the name of the boy we had a crush on, looking for signs that he was our one true love. It wasn't quite the same test on the screen, but the idea is still the same. Yes, roughly speaking, zodiacs can be somewhat accurate about a person's personality, but it is very limited. Thankfully, there's a much better way, and interestingly, it all starts with knowing yourself first. Let me introduce you to the Myers-Briggs Personality Test. It is a series of questions designed to help you learn about yourself, whether you're introverted or extroverted, emotional or an analytical thinker, and most people fall into the 16 categories of Myers-Briggs. And in my case, I am an INTP, which is introverted, intuiting, thinking, and perceiving. And before I show you the Myers-Briggs compatibility chart, I'm going to read something from the dreamsaroundtheworld.com website to put it all into context. Have you ever had a relationship that starts off amazingly well, but it turned out to be a disaster due to irreconcilable differences? I'm sure we can list any number of annoying little things our exes did that drove us crazy, or situations when it seemed we were having two completely different conversations. We're talking about underlying personality compatibility here. How do you and your potential partner get energized? What drains the life out of them? If you love partying and you couldn't think of anything that raises your energy so much, and your partner is naturally wired to love spending time in low-key environments most of the time, that could be a sign of personality incompatibility. Although if you love to party with just your guys or gals, a partner who prefers to stay in could be just what you're looking for. These are things that the Myers-Briggs compatibility analysis may provide some insights to. It primarily helps us figure out our own personality and how we function best in our dating and relationships. It also helps us navigate the dating pool more smoothly, gauge our relationship compatibility, and therefore avoid pain and potentially years wasted with an incompatible partner. I suggest you Google Myers-Briggs, take the test, and once you've figured out your personality type, next time you're talking to someone you might be interested in, have them take the test, and you'll be able to get a good idea of whether or not you're compatible. But either way, let this be the beginning of your journey to learn about yourself, so you're not just going to be jumping from relationship to relationship drawn to shiny things or superficiality. You're able to start being aware of people's behavior and how it aligns with your own values. If you can be aware of why you choose the people that you do, you can also empower yourself to make better, more informed decisions, and perhaps end up with someone better for you that you wouldn't necessarily have looked at before. I will be doing a follow-up video more on this later on. If you found the information in this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any other videos. And leave a comment below your thoughts on this process. It really helps the algorithm pick up and spread my video. Thanks for watching.